route and how you got to LSU is pretty cool, right? So you were at Nichols, transferred from Nichols, went to Delgado, and then left Delgado and came here, right? Talk a little bit about your journey, how you got here. Was LSU always the ultimate destination for you? And what has been, because you came out, I mean, you have what, 12 homers, 13 homers? And I don't think people expected that coming in. The first time you hit, the first at bat that you had, the first homer I saw you hit, me and Jared watching the game, I was like, I fucking love that guy's swing. I think his swing is sexy, and I think it's gonna play, and it has. Talk to me about your journey, and two, what has been the biggest adjustment moving from Nichols to Delgado to LSU?
Yeah, so in high school, when I was a sophomore, I committed to Alabama. And,
you and Mikey both, like turncoats.
I didn't commit.
Yeah.
They didn't offer. I would have.
So I was committed to Alabama to coach golf over there. And he got fired. I still really don't know what happened. So I decommitted from there. My dad played at Nichols. So, it was a pretty easy decision for me to go to Nichols out of high school, considering my father went there. And, I wanted to follow in his footsteps. And so after that was the COVID season, my freshman year. After that, I had a pretty decent year as a freshman, and I just felt like, it wasn't really the place for me anymore. I wanted to, go explore more options. Yeah, and my grandmother also had cancer, so I wanted to go be closer to her, with her last few months, and she unfortunately passed away not too long after that. But before I even, went to Delgado, I was committed to LSU because Nolan was trying to, get me to transfer straight from Nichols to LSU. Wow. But the transfer portal wasn't really with all the rules now. Well, if I went to LSU, I would have had to sit out, yes.
Damn.
But I went to Delgado, and I had an absolute blast, and Coach Joe Sherman is unbelievable. Yeah, he's unbelievable. So I learned, so much from him, and I'm very thankful that I ended up going there. And, yeah, now I'm here. So just the adjustment really is, it hasn't been much of a change for me. It's just been, baseball the whole time. Yep. So, I would just really say, just the competition is really the only adjustment that's been made from each level. But, man, I'm very, very thankful for the process that I went through.
I think the Tiger Faithful is thankful, too, that you're here.
Talk to us about, like you said, it's been 3 places basically in 3 years. Talk to us about coming into this clubhouse and having older guys like him welcome you in, and the camaraderie y'all have and the relationships y'all have as a team. Talk to us about that. How's it been for you, being a first-year guy, but being, here you go.
Coming in, going into Nichols as a freshman, it was a lot different coming in as a JUCO player to here.
Yeah.
Right when I got here, man, I felt like I've been here for 3 years.
A little more attention in Baton Rouge. You get a little more here than Nichols,
But, man, they welcomed me in, with open arms, and it was unbelievable. I knew Dylan, I knew Cade. I knew maybe 3 or 4 people, and right when I got to meet the whole squad, it was awesome. I felt like I was a part of it for a long time, and we have a bunch of amazing guys, and it's been incredible for me.
Nice. That's
well,
good.
I'm glad. Obviously, I'm glad the adjustment has gone well. It looks good for me. There's been a lot being talked about this year, throughout the course of the year, about the defense. And about how everybody has the fix, right? Everybody's like, oh, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do. At some point, you got to take a step back and you're like, hey, sometimes baseball just happens and shit happens and things just happen. It's not because we're not playing hard or not working hard. It's not because we're not trying to make the play. Sometimes it just shit goes wrong and it happens and you just got to fight through it and battle through it. I know, I'm not going to say have y'all felt it because I know that y'all feel it and y'all hear it and y'all – it's something that affects you. You don't want to not play well, and you don't want the fans to not be supportive of you. So I know that you feel it, but what is the message between? Because we've talked about it. For me, it comes from the players. Hey, we can do all we want. We've got to figure out how to bond together. What was the message between y'all within Coach Johnson and between the players? How did y'all get through that, and how have y'all getting through that?
We really just take it day by day. Just trying to improve. It's easy to say, get your glove down and do all this stuff, but at the end of the day, we got to make the plays. So it's really just, improving day to day, working hard in practice and, just getting reps and working on different scenarios, different balls, and really just, trying to make the play.
So Jay coming in was an offensive guy, right? That was what he's known for. His offense has always been good. what has been the biggest difference? Like, what has he instilled in y'all as far as approach and, hitting that y'all maybe not have known or didn't focus as much on, in the prior years?
For me, it's probably pitch selection. I'd kind of, the last couple of years, kind of swinging at borderline pitches, getting myself out. So really just focusing on, one pitch, one spot, and not missing it and getting a good barrel on it.
Who controls the boombox?
Drew.
Drew? You called it.
Good
You
call.
did.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we playing?
What's on there? What is the
tunes? Are we
playlist
going
on
like early
It's just one
2000s?
song.
Yeah, it's one song.
Just one song.
One song and one song
Is this
only.
a private song or is this song we letting this thing out?
Oh, it's
Crunk.
called Crunk Ain't Dead.
Well, I love that.
There it
I
is.
don't know what it sounds like. I don't
There
know
it is.
who by who.
So we were in Arkansas, and they played it after somebody hit a home run there, and it was like, it was
Crunk.
not good for us, but it was like
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Oh, so y'all stole it.
Yeah, so we
I
stole it
love
from
that.
them.
Made it
We
our
just
own.
started playing it. We played it in the locker room like 6 times in a row, and we were going insane. We just started playing it on the boombox.
I love
and
that.
it's
I love
awesome.
it. I love that Jay loves it. I love that he
Yeah.
loves it to go. I know he warned y'all,
Yeah, it's
but well, you're mad at him for saying that. You're mad at him for saying
We
that.
didn't steal it, man. It was
No,
in the air.
it's all free.
We
Yeah,
just-
they,
Yeah,
they didn't create that. They didn't make the
exactly.
song. If they made
Yeah.
the song, it's fine. Yeah, y'all don't steal it.
Yeah, they only played it once. Now we're playing it on repeat. It's
Yeah,
ours now.
exactly.
Yeah, it was up, like you said, up in the air. It was on waiver.